Hi everyone, I'm Francesco Piccinin and I'm a soloist at the Estonian National Ballet, and I welcome you to the Opera House. So I started my professional ballet career in La Scala Ballet School, and then I moved to Vienna where I graduated at the Vienna State Opera Ballet Academy. My top dancers are Leonid Sarafanov for his clean technique and Vladimir Shklarov for his charisma and presence on stage. Even though I have to say I look up to also many different dancers because you can always learn something new and different from example Sarafanov or Shklarov, and everyone has something else to give you. Throughout my career, I had many teachers, and I'm sure I will have still, and each of them were different for different reason and different aspect, but the one which started to shape me as a dancer and as a person is Bella Rachinskaya. She taught me many things, example, how to behave on stage and in the rehearsal room, which is very important. And she taught me how to push my limits even further to achieve my goal. I thank her a lot, and I always bring a piece of her with me wherever I dance. And so yeah, that's very important, and it's a very unique relationship that you create with your teacher. Every time I get assigned a new role, I always start by studying it. For example, by watching movies or look at actors also, how they play it, and reading books about it. And mostly I look at other dancers, how they play the role, and I try afterwards to put my own personality to it. And I try also to use my personal challenges into the role, which helps a lot to develop and making it your own. Throughout your career, you're gonna have to work with different dancers and different partners. With some of them, the process might be easier than with others, but in the end, you have always to make it work to deliver a good show. But what does a good show turn into a great show is the chemistry between you two, that I think is the turning point to reach more to the audience. In our job, we always go through difficulties, and they're always behind the corner. But personally, what I try to do is being positive, because you know it will pass, and you learn from it. But most of it, it's fine to feel sad and bad about it, because we're human beings, we're not machine. And we feel things, so it's fine to feel that way, but always learn from your mistakes or from your difficulties, because next time when you're gonna have one, maybe it's gonna help you to live it in a different way and stronger than what you were before. My advice for all of you is to stay curious, which is very hard, I have to be honest, and open-minded. Don't close yourself in a box, and be always willing to take correction from others. And don't give up, work hard, but smart. And we live in an era now that social media are very influent, but always look at that as an inspiration and not as a thing that pushes you down, because perfection doesn't exist. I would say to not judge others, but to look at them as way of learning things. So you don't look at them to judge, but you look to improve yourself and to make it better, maybe. So yeah, that's my advice for you guys, and turn it in the best dancer you can be. Just like be you, don't fake it. Thank you everyone for listening, and thank you SIMONA NOJA for having me. I wish you all the best in your ballet career.